Hello Twin Flames, let's see where is your Divine Masculine currently in their journey. I just got a huge deck. This is the famous Mahrouk from Etsy, and I got her Twin Flames deck, but this hopefully will be performing well and not like a pain in the ass that it did until now, because the cards are incredibly slippery. But this was specifically for Twin Flame Journey, so let's get some clarifications on where your Divine Masculine is, what they are currently dealing with. There seems to be two different timelines for the Twin Flame Collective. One ends up being channeled as the one that is almost there with the physical permanent union. So both parties, the female has, the feminine has already reached her divine essence. She has done almost all the work, and the Divine Masculine has finally surrendered to the connection and is ready to come and claim his feminine. And then the other one that comes out in the readings is the one that has gone through the soul recognition and all hell recently broke loose. So let's see which one comes for this reading. How amazing is this? Right as I started recording, the deck decided to actually work with me easier. Let's see where your Divine Masculine is at, where the runner is right now in their journey. Okay, so this looks like this is about a runner, about a Divine Masculine who is kind of hoping that the third party, the karmic partner that they chose, is actually the true flame and you are the one that was the false. Although the false flame is something that is made up, there is only one twin flame and that is the true one. So a false twin flame will lead you on and tell you that they feel the same way about you, only for you to discover later on that this isn't the case. Yeah, this might be the person that your Divine Masculine is connected to. It looks like your masculine is connected to someone who is claiming to be the real deal. That sometimes is the case because some of our Divine Masculines actually know about the connection in a way that they even know the name of the connection. My twin actually knows for a few years now, and he questioned it a lot. He was in a very low vibrational state the last time we connected, so he also had a partner. In this case, his partner, if she ever heard about the twin flame term, maybe did the most to make him think that she is the actual one my twin has to be with. So that might be your case. I'm not here talking about my personal story just to share it, because in this channel I'm just a messenger for you to receive clarity. I don't want anything to do here about me personally. It's all about you. So that might be the case that your twin is in. Chart compatibility, if you haven't checked their chart already, could be your charts align perfectly, or learning more about them could help you in your relationship. This is very important. This, as the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, the Twin Flame Journey has a template, so does our astrological natal charts. There are some key things in the charts between two twin flames. One is the 12th house being the exact opposite of each other. 12th house is the subconscious, so 12th house is the exact opposite. That goes to show that you two are mirrors of each other. And another thing, the Venus conjuncting both South Node is our past life sign, and when it conjuncts with our twins Venus, it means that they are our past life lovers, which is the case for twin flames. And fourth house conjuncting past life sign South Node, which also goes to show they were the one who made you get that feeling of home. So in this lifetime, again, if your or their fourth house conjuncts with your or their South Node sign, then that is you finding your energetic home from a past life. And it usually goes at either in progressive charts or in natal charts. There is also a Venus conjunct North Node, which means that it is destined love for the couple, and that your or their love actually is the one to make the other ascend and grow more and more in their life. So these are very important things when it comes to twin flame charts. There are some other things to look and find here too, but especially the past life part, the South Node conjuncting Venus and fourth house is key, and the 12th house being exact opposite is another. And another very important thing is the Chiron placements. So our wounds are usually similar in similar signs, which is our Chiron sign. So check that out for you and your twin flame. Stuck in limbo. You're stuck in limbo, filled with doubt or confusion regarding your relationship with someone you believe is a twin flame. Break this cycle. For some of you, 707 on the timer, if you're watching these videos and nothing is actually making sense, then maybe this isn't your twin flame and you are not on a twin flame journey. And in that case, stop yourself, take yourself out of this mindset, because this is not rainbow and sunshine. If the actual chosen ones, twin flames are chosen ones, because we are here to spread the light and to work for the divine. If you're not from that small community of light workers, then don't be obsessed about the term, because this is not the easiest thing to go through either. Take yourself out of it. There is nothing to boast about being in a twin flame journey. Even those who are actually on one aren't like going around saying, you know, I'm a twin flame, right? You know, I'm a twin flame. I'm on a twin flame journey. I'm going through all of these very difficult things. It is so hard, so painful. No true twin flame actually does that. So if you are the one to do that, you wouldn't actually take my word for it, because you would highly likely be a karmic. But if you are a self-aware person who is obsessed with the twin flame phrase and the term, when you are not in the journey, definitely take yourself out of it. Let's see what else I can tell you, how I can help you on your journey. Let me know how these already resonate in the comments. Would love to have you here. And please subscribe. 73% of my audience is not subscribed. I know a lot about twin flame journey and dynamics. I have been on the journey for almost 5 years, and I read so many things. I took courses, but I'm also an ascended master. My life path number is 11, and I lived the way that is described as since my childhood. So I know that I have always been someone that has some intuitive abilities, that is not that much of this world. So that's the reason I am very in service of others, rather than trying to serve my own ego and my pleasures here. That's the reason I'm here, and I would love to have you here. Ghosting. It can be difficult to hear, but if someone is ghosting you and doesn't want to be with you, they are reflecting a lack of your own self-worth. So if you're twin is ghosting you, especially right now, just take time to introspect and go inwards. Just take time, because it doesn't say anything about you. It's for any reason the energy might be too much for them to handle, and maybe they are going through a karmic phase in which they have to pay their karmic debts to others. So that's the reason that they're ghosting you. Maybe they are trying to find someone else instead of you, and they think that things will be easier with someone else because it's too much to be in the energy of you. Definitely don't take it as a descriptor of your own worth. It doesn't say anything about you, but take it as a sign for you to go inwards and to choose yourself and work on yourself instead. Possibilities: there's potential in this relationship. However, know that this could translate to being a project, and it's up to you to decide if it's worth it. So yeah, because the twin flame journey is a very is kind of a tumultuous journey, and we go through such challenges. Sometimes it truly feels like we are a part of a project. There is still the day that is written, that is destined, the divine timing for us to put together, but be aware that this is not an easy thing. So decide if it's worth it, and decide if you want to actually go through hell to be out of it and to end up with your twin. The soul bond, the unconditional and mutual love is like nothing else. And you see that everything else is conditional in this world. But sometimes the things, the challenges that we go through in this connection are so difficult to handle that for some it might be very difficult to forgive your twin for what they made you feel. I didn't especially say what they did to you, because they do nothing to you. In the end, you chose them to be connected to you, and if it's difficult for you to handle, then maybe it is time for you to opt out, to find an easier thing to be connected to. Yes, definitely. So this both let us know about what might be happening on divine masculine side, and it also helped me teach you a bit about the twin flame journey, or to hopefully remind you of some of the things regarding this journey. Let me get a few messages from your divine masculine. What would the divine masculine say if they could talk right now? What are some of the things that they wanted to say the most but just couldn't because of the divine plan reasons? This is an amazing deck. I will shout this out and give link through the community post too. I bought 12 or 13 decks until now. Have never seen one like this. The messages, let me show you. The designs are very nice. The text font is beautiful, and the size is amazing. And this is matte. Yeah, this is matte, and I didn't even break in with this deck, and this is how easy it is shuffled. Both like this, ouch, and if you do it on the table, splitting in the mid like this. Amazing deck. I love this one. I will let the designer of it, the seller on Etsy, know. Love this. I wish she had such low number of sales, and it was for me it is sad to see. It is soul shine energy healing. She also gives Reiki trainings in her Etsy shop. This is a beautiful deck. I bought this as one of the images had a number which we both saw with my twin, even in our separations. And then this ended up being, so I bought this for a number in the deck, in the pictures of one of the cards, and then the deck itself ended up being the best deck I ever got for my readings. I go to sleep thinking of you and wake up thinking of you. Aww. I am working hard to make the changes necessary for us to come together. Don't doubt your twin, by the way. Your divine masculine, at one point you might, if you have the access to follow up with their lives, at one point or in a phase of this journey, you might feel like they're having the time of their life. They don't give a shit about you, but that's not the case. From the moment the soul recognition happens, they know that you are the one that they waited their whole life. And when you two are apart, if you had the chance, you will know, but I had the chance, so I'm sharing this with you. Whenever you have your unions, if you ever catch up with the things that happened when you were apart, the things that they tell you are confirmation that they are constantly working on themselves to reach a higher vibration so that they can be aligned with you, divine feminine. So never doubt, if that person is your true twin flame, they are definitely working on themselves. My health is suffering. Some of them might be going through health problems. I personally did, as the divine feminine, I also suffered from some physical health conditions in the first years of my journey. So as this is a mirrored journey, they might be going through the same thing in your case too. I reminisce about all of our memories together. We will always be connected. This was the card that made me buy this deck. I'm so happy that I did. 44 is a number of soulmates and a number of alignments. And 44, the digits of 44, 4 and 4 when multiplied is 16, which is the Tower card in Tarot, and which means transformation, which is the thing that twin flames go through when they meet each other. So this was the reading for today and for this week's twin flame energy check-in. I hope this helped. This ended up being more like an informative kind of reading, but we also received some messages to help you get some clarity and to help you soothe your soul as you still are apart from your twin, I'm thinking. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get your own personal reading, definitely check out the options in the video description bar. I would love to read for you. And if you'd like to tip or donate and become a part of those who support me on this journey, I would love to receive your support too. All can be done through the Buy Me a Coffee profile link I have in the video description bar. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video.